Good morning, students. In today's class, we shall learn about binomial quadratic surds. We know that surds like root 3, 3 root 10 and 4 root 7 are called quadratic surds because their order is 2. If we have expressions of the form root 3 plus root 5, 3 root 10 plus 4, each of these expressions is a binomial because they have two terms each. Also, at least one of their terms is a quadratic surd. So, such expressions are called as binomial quadratic surd. So, in a binomial quadratic surd, at least one term should be a quadratic surd. The other term may be a quadratic surd or a non-zero rational number. In the given examples, root 5 is a quadratic surd, 4 is a non-zero rational number. Now, the question is, how do we rationalize a binomial quadratic surd? Let's learn with the help of an example. If we have a binomial quadratic surd root 3 plus root 5, in order to rationalize it, we will use the identity a plus b into a minus b is a square minus b square. Now the given binomial quadratic surd is of the form a plus b. So the corresponding surd of the form a minus b will be root 3 minus root 5. Such a pair of binomial quadratic surds is called as a conjugate pair. To multiply them, we will make use of the identity a plus b into a minus b. Here a is root 3, b is root 5. So, we expand it root 3 square minus root 5 square. Root 3 square is 3, root 5 square is 5. So, the answer obtained is minus 2, which is a rational number. Note that the product of the conjugate pair of binomial quadratic surds is always a rational number. So, they can be called as the rationalizing factors of each other. Now to write the conjugate pair of a binomial quadratic surd, we simply have to change the sign of the second term. For example, the conjugate pair for 2 root 7 minus 5 will be 2 root 7 plus 5. Here we have changed the sign of the second term from minus to plus. Similarly, the conjugate pair for minus root 3 plus 5 root 2 will be minus root 3 minus 5 root 2. Again, here we have changed the sign of the second term from plus to minus. Practice set 2.4 question 1 multiply. Now we have a monomial root 3 into a binomial quadratic surd root 7 minus root 3. Now we have learned to multiply a monomial with a binomial. A into b minus c is multiplied as a into b minus a into c. That is, the term outside the bracket should be multiplied with each term inside the bracket. So we multiply root 3 into root 7 minus root 3 into root 3. Now root 3 into root 7 have the same order, so we multiply the radicands. Root 3 into root 3 is 3. So the answer obtained is root 21 minus 3, which is also a binomial quadratic surd. Next question, we have two binomial quadratic surds. Now to multiply two binomials, for example, a minus b into c minus d is multiplied as a into c minus d minus b into c minus d. That is, every term of the first bracket should be multiplied with the second bracket. So we first multiply 3 root 2 into the second bracket. Then we multiply minus root 3 into the second bracket. Now again we have multiplication of a monomial with a binomial. So we multiply 3 root 2 into 4 root 3 minus 3 root 2 into root 2. Next, minus root 3 into 4 root 3. Minus into minus is plus root 3 into root 2. Now while multiplying surds, we multiply the rational and irrational terms separately. Root 2 into root 2 is 2. Similarly, root 3 into root 3 is 3. Root 3 into root 2 can be multiplied by multiplying their radicands. So we simplify and we get 12 root 6 minus 6 minus 12 plus root 6. Now 12 root 6 plus root 6 will give us 13 root 6. Minus 6 minus 12 gives us minus 18. So the answer obtained is 13 root 6 minus 18, which is again a binomial quadratic surd. Practice set 2.4, question 2. Rationalize the denominator. The first question is 3 upon 2 root 5 minus 3 root 2. Now the denominator is a binomial quadratic surd. So to rationalize the denominator, we need to multiply the numerator as well as denominator by the conjugate pair of the denominator. So the conjugate pair of 2 root 5 minus 3 root 2 is 2 root 5 plus 3 root 2. So we multiply the numerator as well as denominator with the conjugate pair, that is 2 root 5 plus 3 root 2. On multiplying the numerators, we get 3 into 2 root 5 plus 3 root 2. To multiply the denominators, that is 2 root 5 minus 3 root 2 and 2 root 5 plus 3 root 2, we use the identity a plus b into a minus b, which is equal to a square minus b square. Here a is 2 root 5 and b is 3 root 2. So it can be simplified as a square, that is 2 root 5 whole square, minus b square, that is 3 root 2 whole square. Now we simplify the numerator. 3 into 2 root 5 will be 6 root 5. 3 into 3 root 2 will be 9 root 2. Now simplifying the denominator. 2 square is 4. Root 5 square is 5. Similarly, 3 square is 9 and root 2 square is 2. We further simplify. So we get 6 root 5 plus 9 root 2 upon 20 minus 18. So the final answer obtained is 6 root 5 plus 9 root 2 upon 2. Note that the denominator 2 is a rational number. Next question. Root 5 minus root 3 upon root 5 plus root 3. To rationalize the denominator, we multiply the numerator as well as denominator with the conjugate pair of the denominator. Now the conjugate pair of denominator root 5 plus root 3 is root 5 minus root 3. So we multiply this conjugate pair both in the numerator as well as denominator. Now we multiply the numerators, we get root 5 minus root 3 the whole square. To multiply the denominators, we can use the identity a plus b into a minus b, which is equal to a square minus b square. So your a square will be root 5 square minus b square will be root 3 square. Now, to simplify the numerator, we use the identity a minus b whole square, which is equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square. Here a is root 5 and b is root 3. So it can be simplified as root 5 square minus 2 into root 5 into root 3 plus root 3 square. Simplifying the denominator, root 5 square is 5, root 3 square is 3. Simplifying the numerator, root 5 square gives us 5. Minus 2 into root 5 into root 3 can be simplified as minus 2 into root 5 into 3. Plus root 3 square will give us plus 3 upon 2. Further simplifying, we get 8 minus 2 root 15 upon 2. Now 8 and 2 have a common factor, so we take the common factor 2 outside the bracket. So inside the bracket we have 4 minus root 15. On simplifying, we get 4 minus root 15 as the answer. Note that the denominator 1 is a rational number.